In this video, I'll show you how to solve application problems containing quadratics. This is question 3 in the series. This question reads, a skateboard manufacturer lists their revenue and cost functions as r of x is equal to negative x squared plus 24x and c of x is equal to 12x plus 28 respectively. Determine the profit function for the company and find the value of x that maximizes profit. In order to find the profit of any company, you take the revenue and you subtract it from the costs. So what I'll do is subtract r of x from c of x. And this will give me p of x. So let's go ahead and do that. P of x is equal to bracket negative x squared plus 24x minus bracket 12x plus 28. And it's very important that you embed your two equations in brackets, because if you don't embed, for example, the second equation in these parentheses, only the 12x becomes negative. But after expanding this, and I'll show you this in the next step, and this part stays the same, it's negative 12x minus 28. So by putting these brackets, both of these terms become negative. Now all I have to do is combine like terms, and the only like terms here are these two. So we have negative x squared plus 12x minus 28. So we just determined the profit function, and it's this. Question B asks, find the value of x that maximizes the profit. In other words, what they're looking for here is the vertex. Now to obtain the vertex quickly from a quadratic that is in standard form, such as this one, we have to use the following formula. H is equal to negative b over 2a, where h represents the x-coordinate of the vertex, b represents the leading coefficient of the b term, which in our case is positive 12, and a represents the leading coefficient of the a term, which in our case is negative 1. So we end up with negative 12, because b is equal to 12, over 2 times negative 1. And this gives us negative 12 over negative 2, which is equal to positive 6. This positive 6 represents the x-coordinate of the vertex. Now we still need to find the y-coordinate. So we're going to take this positive 6 and plug it into this x, where we end up with negative bracket 6 to the power of 2 plus 12 bracket 6 minus 28. Using our calculator, negative bracket 6 to the power of 2 plus 12 bracket 6 minus 28. And this gives us a y-coordinate of 8. So our vertex is at 6 and 8. Now since our equation, the profit equation, has a negative a value, this means that the quadratic would open downwards. So if I were to sketch this on an x and y plot, and this is just a sketch, it's not accurate, our vertex would be at 6 and 8, and it would open down. You would have two roots. And anything after 6, so this is 6 and 8, anything after this would result in a decreased profit, and anything before 6 would also result in a decreased profit. Therefore, this right here is our maximum value. And so there you have it. That is how to solve application problems containing quadratics.